Hello everyone. So here we are going to discuss on PySpark window function. PySpark window functions are used to calculate the results such as row number, tens rank, percent rank, Antile, etc. over a range of input rows. This is most widely used asked in interviews. So and wherever you go, you are likely to use this window function everywhere. Actually, these have some costly operations, and so let's start. So PySpark window function supports three kind of window functions. So there are ranking, analytics functions, and aggregate functions. So PySpark window functions operate on a group of rows like frame or partition and returns a single value for every input row. So to perform this operation, we need to partition the data using window.partition_by. As you can see here, I have used window.partition_by. So let's start this by learning about the row number which is I have created first. So first of all, what I did, I have created a data frame with the data and the columns. So schema is our columns here. So we created the data frame, and then I've applied the window partition by on department column, and later I order by on column salary, right? So first, with the help of with column, I have created a new column called row number. So I have applied row number dot over window specification. So window specification is written here. So we are applying partition on department. So that's it. Similarly, I have created another column called rank and tens rank, percent rank, and Antile. So these are common for everyone, right? So coming to the topic of row number. So row number is a window function which is used to give the sequential row number starting from 1 to result of each window partition. So I know you are not able to understand that. So let us see the result first. So what happens? We have applied partition on department. So we are getting the results on the basis of department. So first here in the data frame, sales department, then finance department and marketing department are there. So let us see how it is doing that. So it is applying a row number, right? In the row number, you just have to put the numbering, right? So यहाँ पर I have done a numbering like 1 2 3 4 5 for every employee in the department sale, right? And like sales ka 1 2 3 1 to 5, then finance I applied 1 2 3, and then marketing 1 2. Like it is simple as it is. So later let us see another one with the help of rank. So rank is used to provide rank to result within a window partition. This function leaves gap in rank when there are ties. So let us see by observing in the final data frame. So so you are able to see that for James there are two salaries like 3,000 and 3,000, right? Both are getting ties. So what, according to the definition, it is saying that it is used to provide a rank to result within the window partition. The function leaves gap in rank when there are ties. So see, so it is giving it numbering as 1 1 for both, as both are same, right? And then again, then they are leaving the 2 here because there is a tie, right? So now they're gonna use 3 as a numbering. So 3, and later what we found that here it is also a tie, right? So it will give it numbering as 3 for both, right? And then later it will leave 4 because there is a tie here as well. So 4 is getting, so 4 is getting dropped, or it leaves, and then it is numbered as 5, right? Let us see. And so this is for the sales, right? You have observed the pattern. Let us see the for finance 3000, 3300 and 3900. Both the three, all the threes are different, right? In this case there is no ties, right? So there will be no dropping of any number, right? So it will be in the consecutive format, right? I have written here यहाँ tie नहीं है, इसलिए no gap, right? But यहाँ पर tie है, so there is a gap, right? Wherever there is a tie, they are leaving that number, they are dropping that number, right? So hope you are able to understand. In the same similarly for the marketing, it's 2000 and 3000. so so both are different and there is no tie, right? So it is giving numbering as 1 and 2. Let us come to see about the dense rank. So no, first I want you all to give at your attention to this, because you are gonna notice the difference between the rank and dense rank. What is this? So in the dense rank, the things are same. We are applying dense rank over Windows specification, and Windows specification is partition on department, right? And we are ordering on the basis of salary. And when we doesn't write the order like ascending or descending, it is ascending as assumed, right? And it is assumed that it is in ascending order. So let us see dense rank. Sorry. So in the dense rank, it provides rank of rows within window partition without any gap. So in the previous rank where we saw that there is a gap, right? But here we are not going to see the gap. So let us see first. So in the data frame, we are able to see that both are same, right? So in the sales department, both are same here, right? So it is giving numbering as 1 for both. Then later what we found that 4100 for Robert and Saf is same. 41 for Robert and Saf are both same, right? So now it is giving numbering as 2, not not dropping the 2, right? But in the rank we drop 2. So here we are not doing that, right? And later we there is a different value 4600, so we are naming it as numbering it as 3, right? Let us come to the finance. The finance 3000, 3300, 3900, right? All three are different, so there is no problem. So there will be no difference in the rank and dense rank in this. But when there is a ties, then there is a difference, right? So here we are dropping the number, but we are not dropping, it is consecutive, right? That's it. Hope you are able to see the difference quickly. So let us come to the percent tank is similar. Percent tank is giving in the form of ranking in the form of percent, right? As you are able to see in the result. So now let us come to Antile. Antile is widely used. So so please give attention to it. Like in Antile, we are passing an argument called 2, right? And I will let you know the difference, let you know about why we are passing 2 here. So let us see in the result. First let us see what it is going to give the return, right? It returns the relative rank of result rows within window partition, and here 2 is the argument returns ranking between two values 1 and 2. So we are ranking between 1 and 2 only, right? And so let us see the result first, so then you will be able to understand that. So here 3000, right? 4100, 4600. Now we have to so we are doing the partition on salary partition on department, right? So we are only observing about sales department. So let us see. So in the sales department we have 3000, 3000, 4100, 4600, right? and and we are ranking between two only. So here what we are observing that there are 5 rows in the department when department is equal to sales, right? So when there is a odd, you have to number in such a way that the first three should be 1 and the next two would be 2. If if the sales if the rows in the sales when so rows when department equal to sales is even, and then in that case you have to divide it equally. like like if Michael would not be here, right, then in that case this should be 1, this should be 1, and this should be 2, and this should be 2. But here in this case it is odd, so we are numbering it as 1 1 1 and then 2 2. So here in this case here we are renaming, here it is odd for the finance department, so we are numbering it as above 2 as 1 and next one as 2. But here in this case in marketing department it is only 2, so it is even, so we are numbering it as 1 and 2, right? So hope you are able to understand the window function, like how we are numbering here, how we are providing rank to the to the rows. So now let us discuss about another window analytic function, that is cum distinct, right? So if cumulative distinct window function is used to get cumulative distribution of values within partition. So so let us see here, and it is same as dense rank function in SQL, right? So now if you are able to see that it is adding those values. So it is giving James for the sales department. There are two, they have same salary, right? So now they are giving it as a 0.4 and 0.4, right? And then it is calculating the cumulative values and then later numbering it as a pointed because both are same, and then finally it is giving it as 1, right? So in this way it is numbering this. So now let us come to discuss about the lag function and lead function, which is most widely used. So lag and lead functions are window analytic functions, right? So let us see the difference. Like in the lag function we are creating a new column lag, where I am applying lag on salary comma 2. So let us see what does this 2 means here. And window specification remains same as we are applying window specification on window partition on department, right? So let us see. So here the employee names are this, right? So now we have to, like in the lag we have to see, like we have to see the 2 rows above the above to that row, right? So let us see. So when we are, so first of all observe the department, observe the sales department only, right? So first, for the first value of the sales it is 3000, right? When we are, so I said it to you now that in lag we have to see the 2 rows above to that row, right? So why 2 rows? Because we are passing an argument of 2, right? So we are observing only 2 rows above, which is which is smaller than that value, right? So here it is 3000 and there is no such two rows above this, right? So we are putting the value of null here, right? So let us come to another. So here it is 3000, right? When we are observing minimum value from above two rows, but here we are not able to find another row, right? So we are again putting the value of null here, right? So yeah, let us come to 4100. This value we have to see the minimum value from above two rows, right? What is the minimum value from above two rows? That is 3000. So we are putting it as 3000, right? Here it is, here we have to see the above two rows, right? Here in this case 3000 and 4100 is the other two values, right? In which 3000 is the minimum, so here we are inserting 3000 as well. So later we saw that 4600 is the value, right? And above above to that row there are two values, 41 and 4100, right? But both are equal, so we will be inserting 4100 here in that case, right? So sales department is done because we are doing the partition on sales, so we are gonna see about the sales only, right? For the finance, don't do in that way like 3000 you're gonna see the above two values, right? Because this is from the another department, right? So you have to check in the same department because you are applying the partition on we are applying partition on department, right? So finance, so for finance there is no such above two values, right? Two rows which have department equal to finance, so we are inserting null here. 3300 there is no such values, right? And there are like there is a one, only one value above to this and another one is missing, so from both we are not able to compare that, so we are putting it as null, right? And later 3900 we are able to see that which is minimum. 3300, 3000 is minimum, so we are inserting this, right? And let us come to see about the marketing, right? But in marketing there are only two values we have, right? For 2000, if we are gonna see what are the two rows above to this, but there are no such any two rows above to this row having a department equal to finance, right? Don't see the finance department. I already said that we have applied partition on department, so we are inserting null here, and here in this case we are inserting null. If you are able to understand Hindi, you can see what I have written, you can easily understand, right? So let us come to another function, lead function. So in the lead function we are passing an argument of 2 as well here, right? So now in the lead you are gonna compare the next two rows and what is the bigger value among the next two rows. Let us see by example, right? So here 3000, so first of all we are observing the sales department, right? So for 3000 what we are gonna do, we're gonna check which row has maximum value. So luckily we are able to find there are two rows next to 3000, right? So we're gonna compare that and we are able to find that 4100 is the largest among this, right? So we are gonna insert 4100. For this there are these are the two rows, right? So we are gonna see which one is greater. 4100 4100 both are same, so we're gonna insert 4100. So in this case, now in this case we're gonna see the next two rows, what is 4100 and 4600, right? Which is greater, 4600, so we're gonna insert this. For this now the problem arises, there are no two rows for the 4100, this 4100, right? Because sales department is here only, right? So now we can't compare, so here is nothing, so we can't compare it with another one, right? So we are inserting null. So hope you are able to understand how we are inserting values in the lead, right? Let us see marketing, so you might be able to understand more easily. So let us see, for 2000 there is no next two rows, right? So what we are gonna do, we are not able to compare that, right? So when we are not able to compare that, then we are going to insert null. So here we have inserted null. So this is it all, right? But remember, lead and lag functions are most widely used in everywhere, and it has a wide application and asks in interviews as well. So prepare well for it. All the best. Bye. Thanks.